Hey, what's going on, guys? Jay Plays here, back with some more process of elimination. Last time I left off, I'm just gonna hop right into it since I left a bit of a cliffhanger. Mystic is all like, yo, who are you talking to? And you know what, Mystic might be the GOAT. Who knows? If Mystic's the killer, I'm going to jump off a building. Mystic Detective begins to approach me. I wonder if he'll believe if I say I was just hallucinating like last night. Or maybe that I was thinking out loud. I don't know how to spin this. Indifferent to my panicking, Mystic Detective steps up and poses one simple question to me. Yo, see, this is why he's so great, man. This dude is all about the supernatural. Mystic, you know what? I will trust you fully. I will place my life in your hands. And everyone else isn't gonna matter. If you are the quartering Duke, you can kill us, so I don't care. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's give it all away. Let's give it all the way for your reaction. My voice cracks at the unexpected accusation. What part of it is how is this unexpected, bro? You gotta detect that is literally proficient in questioning something supernatural or not. So I don't know how this is unexpected. This feels very expected, actually. 2. Go. 3? Mystic Detective prepares tea for 2, then sees himself on the sofa across from me. I had initially thought of him as gaudy, but looking at him now, he appears almost dignified. His actions in the trap must have swayed me. I want to blurt out that she's risen so tense, but I tamp it down before it leaves my throat. Holmes floats cheerfully about next to Mystic, relishing in the fact that only I can see her. I finally started to realize how much more childish she is than my first impression of her. I would do that if I was a ghost too, though. Yeah, she's chilling. And then he just straight up admitted it. That's crazy. Stupid me, I stepped right into that one. There's no explaining my way out of this anymore. Mystic studies me, chuckling wryly at what I assume is whatever stupid expression I'm rearing right now. I mean, since you lied about it being hallucination, I think you'd be the only one not to discount that possibility. Oh dang, so I was looking at Holmes the entire time. That's crazy. I mean, probably not. I don't think they would even consider Holmes being a ghost. If they realize I can see Holmes, they might even catch on to my denouncement ability. If anyone finds out, you'll certainly be eliminated, Watto. The chair unscrewed me as I recall Holmes as a warning. Yeah, literally only Mystic would have that suspicion. Mystic laughs as if this is no big deal. He's so quick to catch on that it's actually frightening. Don't worry about it, Mystic. Watto is just a little bit slow on the uptake. Holmes sides with Mystic to pressure me. He can't even see her yet in a weird way. They're still ganging up on me. It just isn't fair. Despite the various proof that it wasn't.
なるほど。認知バイアスに陥っているのではないか不安なのだな。
認知バイアス？
難しい話ではない。今回の場合に当てはめるのならば、自分にとって好ましい結論を導き出すために。
Isn't that confirmation bias? Cognitive
お
bias.
前はホームズとの再会を願っている。本音を言えば、今見えているホームズが本物だと信じる。
Yeah, isn't that confirmation bias instead of
本物
cognitive
だという確証が
bias?
欲しい。違うか。
合ってます。
Just as Mystic says, I truly hope that the Holmes I see now is actually her. Every piece of evidence she provides makes me believe she's the real Holmes, and that fills me with joy.
今僕が見えているホームズさんは本物だと思います。そう思える根拠もあります。
I can say so with 100% certainty.
そういった根拠も全て僕が都合よく捉えているだけなんじゃないかって自分が信じられないんですよ。
It's good that you have the occult master over here to
多
help
く
you
の人
confirm
間
that.
は知らず知らずにバイアスをかけて物事を見ているものだ。無能探偵のように客観的に自分を見ようとする意志があるのなら平気だと思うがな。
Mystic Detective sighs in mild exasperation before patting me on the head.
仕方あるまい。この魔界探偵が直々にオカルトとの接し方を教えてやろう。
オカルトとの接し方ですか？
無能探偵よ。お前は吸血鬼や狼男が実在するという
You know what? Why not, bro?
信じられる。
Why not?
いえ、さすがにそんな化け物はちょっと実在するわけがないと思います。
そうだな。しかし吸血鬼も狼男も現実に現れ殺人事件を引き起こしたんだ。
Mystic Detective operates his D-pad, calling up a collection of files. The case of the vampire, in which the bodies of young girls are found with their blood drained, or rather consumed. And the case of the lycanthrope, in which a renowned literacy scholar's body was found clawed and stretched in a quiet residential area. I know the name of both of these famous cases. Now I see a commonality between the two.
無能探偵。
That Mystic Detective did it? Was on the case?
共通点がわかるか。
どれも未解決の不可解な
Oh,
事件ですね。
unresolved?
ネット上でよく話題には上がりますけど、人間のものとは思えない犯行の手口から捜査は進展しなかったって読んだ覚えがあります。
ああ。だが実はどちらもすでに犯人は特定済みだよ。警察が事件の公表を
They can't just say that vampires exist, I guess.
そうなんですか？どうして警察は公表を避けるなんて真似を？
どちらの犯人もあまりにも得意な人間すぎるから。未解決事件である
Lugosi Kamaras.
ルゴシ・カマラスは移植症と呼ばれる病気にかかっていて、
What does that
女
mean?
性の血液を
Oh.
食べることに思考性を感じる男だった。その犯行理由に思い至らなかった当時のハンガリー警察は今でもカマラスを逮捕
They
で
know
き
the
ず、
culprit is, but they haven't arrested?
未
Wow.
だに現地で語り継がれる汚点の一つだよ。
移植症ですか？そんな病気が実際にあるんですね。
極めて珍しいが実在する病気だよ。バラエティ番組で時折取り上げられる土や鉄を食べるびっくり人間などが分かりやすい例だな。原因は諸説あるが、カマラスの場合は赤血球の量が異常に多く常に脱水症状に陥っていたことが原因らしい。水分と鉄分を渇望し、ついには殺人にまで手を染めるようになったそうだ。
Does that even count as being a vampire then? If it's just a disease that makes you thirsting for iron and water?
赤血球の量が多いということは筋肉の持久力や
Okay.
回復力に長けているということ。
Well, in that case, I guess you could call it that.
常人では成し得ない動きで警察から逃れることができた。
まるで映画や漫画のような話ですね。
ああ。しかし実際に起こった事件だ。カマラスはその上犯行から今日まで10年以上もの間行方をくらまし続けている。本当に恐ろしい男だ。だが私の解決した狼男事件の犯人、志崎美久は カマラスよりもさらに異常な人物だった。
Oh, resolved by yourself, huh? Nice job, Mystic.
吸血鬼よりもさらにって何をした人なんですか？
Mystic clenches his fist, veins pulsing as he
自
speaks.
分の娘を都合のいい復讐の道具として育て上げたんだ。
自分の娘を復讐の道具に。
Yeah, what is he
どういうことですか？
talking about? No, so, what is this relating to? The current
という
conversation?
文化は知っているか。とある国では小さな足こそが理想とされ、足を小さくするために幼い頃から極端に小さな靴を履かされていた。
I have no idea what this dude is talking about right now.
それなら聞いたことがありますよ。骨格の成長が阻まれて非常に小さな足が出来上がるんですよね。
It's difficult to imagine now, but apparently the custom was seen as quite ordinary in this country where small feet were so idealized. Small feet, but why though? In the same vein, many women suffer similarly torturous processes today, such as extreme dieting in the pursuit of unrealistic beauty.
志崎は転足の要領で自分の娘を小さな箱に詰めて育てた。学校にも通わせず、ただ人を殺す技術だけを教え続けながら、
So you raised a killing machine, basically.
その結果、信じられないほどわずかな隙間からでも家屋に侵入可能な世界一小さな殺人鬼を生み出したんだ。
どうしてそんなひどいことを。同じ人間のやることとは思えませんよ。
詳細は伏せるが、誰でも持ち得るような嫉妬心が犯行理由だったよ。世の中には自分の破滅よりも他者の成功を嫌う者がいるんだ。志崎の自宅から見つかった名もない娘は毛も爪も伸び放題で、ろくに言葉も通じない人間の形をしただけの野獣そのものだったよ。警察はこんな異常な真相を想像すらしていなかった。だから当時6歳だった被害者の娘が証言した狼男が殺したという目撃情報に誰も耳を貸さなかった。
Okay, do any of these count as being the occult though? It kind of seems like man-made horrors. Except for the first. First was like a disease.
だからこそ探偵同盟から派遣された私がその子の言葉を信じ、事件を解決へと導いた。狼男の実在を視野に入れなければ決して解決不可能な事件だったよ。
被害者の娘さんも辛かったでしょうね。父の敵の目撃情報信じてもらえなかったんですから。
そうだな。しかしお前が警察の立場なら娘の話を信じられたか。吸血鬼や狼男の犯行だと言われて素直に信じることができると思うか。
Who knows?
それは
I mean, you know what? Let me use my anti-werewolf gun or my anti-vampire concentrated sunbeam just for a precaution in case it was true. But they're obviously horrible stories. When I think back on my past experiences, I honestly can't criticize the police for their actions. If I had known nothing about the occult and only read about these cases, I'd likely go to brush them off without ever knowing the insane reality.
思うところがあったようだな。
Mystic gives that pained smile as though he is peering right into my very soul.
だが自分を責めなくともいい。多くの者はオカルトじみた話を聞くと鼻で笑いたがるし、それが当然だとも私は思う。
Can I ask why you're ore farming this entire conversation? In fact, not even this entire conversation, this entire time. Look at that. Look at this dude. He's farming ore the entire time.
つい今しがた、私が吸血鬼や狼男について尋ねたとき、お前が否定してみせたよう
I can't object at all. I'm no different from anyone else who immediately dismisses the occult. That's exactly how I'm treating the phenomenon happening right in front of me too. That's not what that said, but whatever.
もしかしたら今の自分の状況もありえないオカルトだと思って笑っていたのかもしれませんね。
な。自分一人しか信じられる者がいないと、そうなって当たり前だ。無能探偵、私でよければ 死後のホームズが見えているという事実を信じよう。お前のように愚直な男は
What does that have to do with anything?
ありがとうございます。とても心強いです。
I take Mystic's outstretched palm and exchange a firm handshake with him. It feels as if a burden I've been shouldering all by myself has finally been removed.
今説明した通り、世の中にはオカルトとしか思えないような事件が5万と存在する。その時に常識にとらわれていては真実を見極められなくなるんだ。だから私はいくら滑稽だと笑われようともオカルトの実在を信じ、あらゆる可能性を模索する。それは魔界探偵である私にしかできない役割だからな。
I will say if Mystic is the quartering Duke, we're cooked. It's over. We're dead. There's nothing we can do about it. I see no traces of gloom in Mystic's smile. The man before me, like Holmes, is another top-notch detective, willing to become a martyr for what he believes in.
ホームズさんにも同じことを言われました。可能性を一つ一つ潰していき、最後に残った可能性は事実なんだって。
それは私が奴に教えた言葉じゃないか。
Ah, oopsie
へ
daisies.
そ曲がりの少女が偉くなったものだな。
Oh yeah, by the way, Mystic, also I have future sight. I have inherited that. Actually, I probably shouldn't go that far.
魔界探偵め、余計なことを。
Holmes, who had been floating lazily in the air, shoots down towards Mystic. Of course, Mystic is entirely on pertube since he can't actually hear her.
魔界さんはホームズさんと仲が良かったんですか？
奴を主軸として
She looks so
探偵同
troubled.
盟が創立した際に仲間に誘われてな。いわゆる創立メンバーというやつだ。
魔界さんが創立メンバー？それにホームズさんが組織の中心って。
We're getting the Detective Alliance
おっ
lore.
と、話していなかったのか。秘密主義も度が過ぎる。許してや
Oh
っ
my
てくれ。
god, I didn't mean to skip that.
悪気はないんだが、あいつは昔から何でも一人で抱え込みがちでな。体を壊すこともしょっちゅうだったよ。その努力が実って
Oh my god, she is
名
like
実ともに探偵同盟のリー
does
ダー
not
に
want
な
him
っ
to
たわ
talk
けだ
right
な。
now. Okay, you just called her crybaby, so that makes sense.
泣き虫な小娘さ。
おい、くだらない昔話などやめろ。ワト君に失望されたらどうするんだ。
Holmes swings her fists in quick succession, failing to strike Mystic each and every time. It's good to see her acting the way that matches her age in lieu of her usual cool self, though I can't really picture Holmes as being a crybaby.
今頃あいつは私に拳を
Oh
振るって
my
いるんじゃない
god.
か。
His eyes even like matching up with the same side that she's at.
その通りです。
すぐに手が出るのは昔から変わらないな。私もあいつにもう一度会いたいものだよ。
I mean, it must be good for him to know that she's like a ghost right now. That like even though she's like dead, she can still help with the investigation. She can still like say stuff to Watto. That like she's gone, but like not like really gone. Holmes drops her fist, starting to face me. A hint of tears glints in her eyes. You can do that as a ghost?
ワト君、
You can cry?
魔界探偵にこう伝えてくれるか。
Even though I'm the only one who can hear her, Holmes drifts close to me and whispers gently in my ear.
ホームズさんが魔界さんに言いたいことがあると。
理想探偵が私に一体何と。
吸血鬼事件を解決できずすまない。私の意志はすべてこの彼に引き継ぐよと。
Dang, okay.
バカめ。
I will solve the vampire case.
人のことばかり考えるな、小娘め。聞け、ホームズ。まだ成仏するなよ。お前を殺した犯人は私と無能探偵とで必ず挙げてみせる。その瞬間をしかと見届けるんだ。
It would be really messed up if Mystic was the killer. I don't even want to think about it. It's just a very funny hypothetical.
ああ、見届けてやるさ。だから、お前は長生きしろよ、魔界探偵。
Mystic can't see Holmes, and yet they seem to look right into each other's eyes as they exchange words. I notice my drink is nearly empty. The hour is growing late. I really should have finished my tea and rest up for tomorrow. But when I raise the cup to my lips...
そうだ、無能探偵。もしかしてお前は
Oh, okay. Well,
未
you
来
figured
を
that
予
out
知
as
するこ
well.
とがあるんじゃないか。
Well, hey, while I have you, I just want to say that whole secret passage thing, that was a lie. That was a big, fat lie. Because I saw the future where we all died. I guess it makes sense that Mystic perceived that as well. Because, I mean, I did save Doleful. Yeah, it seemed like I completely predicted that spikes would pop up there. So, I guess he could reason that if he thinks that I had the Holmes' spirit with me. Oh my god. Just spits out all its tea. I spit my tea out the unexpected question.
その反応、やはりそうか。予想通りだよ。
どうしてわかったんですか？もしかしてそれも視線で？
How could your line of sight tell that you can predict the
い
future?
や、今日罠部屋で飛脚探偵を救ってみせ
Yeah,
ただ
that.
ろう。気づいたきっかけはあの行動だよ。ホームズも予測を得意としていたから、もしかしたらと思ったんだ。まあ、その浮かない顔を見る限り、全然扱いきれてはいないのだろうがな。
実はその通りなんです。
How do you master future sight in the first place? He saw right through me. Holmes said I can't let my enemies learn about this power. Thankfully, it's only a mistake, but I need to be more careful.
今日飛脚くんを救えたのも完全に偶然で、どうすればこの力を扱えるのか悩んでいるんです。
ホームズはなんと？
原理などどうでもいいと。
さすがだな。原理がわからなければ使いこなせないというのに困った娘。
Why are we just bashing Holmes this entire
知って
time?
えな。原理など知らずとも私は使いこなせていたぞ。ワト君だって使いこなせるはずだ。
That's just not a good way to teach somebody. Holmes purses her lips in protest while Mr. Detective lets out a laborious sigh. Needless to say, our words don't reach him.
これだから感覚派の天才は困るな。
Yeah,
今後
exactly.
のためにも
Ex
少しばかり原理について
extempore?
私も考え
Okay,
て
I don't know what that word means. So many words I don't know in this game. It's pretty cool.
よければ今まで経験した話を聞かせてもらえるか。
Oh, yeah, sure, bro. I can do
時
that.
間は平気ですか？
安心しろ。私は夜型だ。なんせ魔界の探偵だからな。
何ですかそれ？
Mystic brews us in our pot of tea. We discussed the denouncement ability I inherited from Holmes and my newfound powers of precognition.
なぜ予知ができるのか理屈を考えてみるぞ。
You know, I feel like I could also predict my own death as well, as I've done in the past before, even before Holmes. I think Holmes, me getting Holmes' spirit, kind of like enhanced the ability, not unlocked the ability. I feel like I already had the ability, I just didn't know how to use it.
超能力ですし、理屈なんて通らないんじゃ。
それは違うぞ。たとえ超能力や魔法であっても理屈は存在する。ゲームの魔法を唱えるにも MP が必要であったり、属性や系統が決められていたりするだろう。たとえオカルトであっても、あらゆる物事に一定のルールが存在する。
I guess in particular things that I want to know is how many times a day can I use my future sight, how far into the future can I see, and well, I guess how do I know how far into the future what I'm seeing is. That's like the three big things here.
ほうけた顔をしてどうしたんだ。
いや、魔界さんもゲームとかするんだなって。
This is like a basic knowledge.
舐めてもらっては困るな。初代リュウクエを発売日に買った男だぞ、私は。
I don't know what Ryuku is,
まあ
so
それ
there
は
we
さ
go.
ておきだ。いくら予知能力といえども、根拠を抜きに予知できるわけがない。今日予知をしたときに何か特別なことが起きなかったか。
There was like this visual effect of like I guess shock running through me, right? Yeah, that weird thing bubbling up.
ヒギャフ君の姿を見た瞬間に頭の中でパチンって音が鳴った気がします。それと視界が明滅しました。
ビンゴだ。 ならお前の能力は視覚情報に紐づき脳が何らかの働きをしていると考えられる。その線で可能性を探ってみよう。
Mystic is willing to believe me no matter what I say. I want to discuss my precognitive I want to discuss my precognitive abilities with someone, anyone, but I didn't expect to find such a supportive ally. It's reassuring to say the least. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart that I'm able to speak to Mystic about this. I mean, maybe he wants to find out about your powers because he's actually the cornering duke and he wants to use them against you. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about that, Watto?
楽しそうだな、ワト君。ちょっと焼けてしまうほどだよ。
はい、楽しいです。あやふやだった謎が輪郭を帯びていくみたいでワクワクします。
その息だ。君は着実に真実へと近づいているよ。そう。君が全てを理解した時こそ。
You'll disappear once I reach the truth? Is that what you're trying to say?
今なんて
Is that, how do you know that for sure?
気にしないでくれ。
From there, my conversation with Mystic continues all the way until dawn. All the way until dawn? You were yapping all night. Holy crap! He's a night owl, but I'm not.
ここは
I realize I'm in a world of pure white. It leaves me in a daze for a moment, but the bizarreness of it all gradually keys me in. I'm in a dream.
今回はすぐに夢だと気づけたみたいだな、ワト君。
Holmes is suddenly right behind me. The abruptness strikes me as fitting for a dream. Sensing to have accepted the situation, Holmes keeps talking as she walks around the area.
さて、問題だ。魔界探偵との話し合いで、君が目覚めた能力、エンドシーイングはどんな力だと結論付けた？
She's referring to what happened before I fell asleep. I racked my brain trying to recollect my conversation with Mystic. It starts coming back to me in bits and pieces.
そうだ。
Did I already forget about
エ
it?
ンドシーングは正確に言えば未来を予知する力ではなく全てを見通す力。視覚情報に起因するものだって魔界さんが口にしていました。
So the brain makes up a scenario that is most likely to happen based on what you see?
ああ、ビンゴだよ。人間の脳は本来、視界に映った全てを記憶していて、ただ思い出せないだけだと言われている。実際、今回のメンバーの中にも、見たものを完全に記憶することに長けた文学君もいるしな。視覚情報に対する人間の記憶力は、私たちの想像をはるかに上回っているんだよ。
That flawless recollection of everything she's ever seen is the cause of Bookworm's suffering. Now I realize why she was so glum about using her ability while we set up the cameras. It urges to think back on how high my spirits were then. Being unable to forget a single thing must be far more taxing than I can imagine.
さて、本題へと入ろう。見たものすべてを記憶できるなら、視覚を最大限に研ぎ澄ませば、より深い情報を記録することができるだろう。
Probably.
では、単純な映像の情報だけでなく、物の動きや微細な事象、果ては私のような残留思念まで世界のあらゆるものを見ることができた場合、何が起こると思う？
Then you could know exactly where everything is heading towards.
何が起こるって
君も体験した通り、未来がわかるんだよ。それこそがエンドシーイングによる未来予知の正体なのさ。
By knowing everything, you can predict the future. I think I've heard something like that before.
それって確か
The place is demon, huh?
よく学んでいるな。理屈は同じだよ。結果には必ず因果がある。故に因果をすべて把握すれば、逆説的に結果を導き出すことができるというわけさ。
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, knowing all the causes makes you know all the effects, the outcomes, but I feel like seeing the future is less far-fetched than being able to know what all of the causes are.
じゃあ目に映るものを注意深く見ていけば。
ああ、自然と未来が見えるようになるというわけさ。魔界探偵と君の話を聞いているうちに、私の中でも結論が出たよ。研ぎ澄まされた視覚による因果の把握こそがエンドシーイングの本質であり、君が私を視認できる理由でもある。いわば君は全てを見通す目を手に入れたんだ。
Dang, I have the six eyes. My body shivers at her words. Explanation drives home how amazing this power really is. However, it also raises the question.
これまでは理屈なんてどうでもいいと言っていたのに、どうして急に理屈の説明を？
嫌だったんだよ。
Holmes' cheeks flushed, a tinge of embarrassment in her voice.
君に頼りないって思われた。これからは魔界探偵よりも私を頼れ。私は探偵同盟の序列に理想探偵だ。わからないことなど何もないのだからな。
That's really childish. I must be dreaming. Well, I mean, I am dreaming, but it's all just a bit too convenient. Would a real Holmes actually speak this brashly? I'm taken aback by her out of the blue response, unable to formulate a reply. My face feels hot like burning lava. I must be as red or even worse than Holmes right now. Just thinking about it is so mortifying that my skin is about to erupt. We stare at each other in total silence, our faces glowing rosily.
ホームズさん、聞きたいことが。
I speak out, unable to handle any more of this. That's right, I still haven't confirmed whether she really is psychic or not. If I don't ask now, I may never have another chance. I don't want to lose contact without ever bringing it up. This is a dream, so I trust my chances, find my courage, and voice my thoughts.
ホームズさん、あなたは本当に10年前。
止めんじゃねえバカ野郎！
Oh my god, bro. I got woken up. What a ridiculous thing. Day 3. It's morning. I leap upright, awakened by a sudden angry voice. Apparently, I fell asleep on a sofa. I must have passed out while conversing with Mystic, upon which he covered me with a blanket.
すみません、魔界さん。
It pains me the way it was nothing but a burden yesterday. I don't want people babysitting me. I need to shape up and be a real detective. And then there's that dream I just had.
結局、
I was in a pure white space. What kind of a dream is that? I couldn't like go on roller coasters or something? Just a white space? Okay. I thumped my chest lightly, determined to work up enough courage to ask next time. Enough about my denouncement and visual feedback or whatever. I need to stop acting like such a coward and be brave when it matters most. I didn't get a vision of the future this time either.
もうやるしかねえっつってんだよ！
This is nothing to be down on myself. Angry voices clamor in my periphery as I space out. It seems like things are getting heated. I need to see what's going on fast.
あ、いたいた！無能先輩ちょっと来てよ！ヤマトちゃんと武装のアホがマジでヤバいんだって！
うん、今すぐ行くよ。
Downtown dashes to the entrance hall, pulling me along by the hand. What's going on, guys?
だから俺たちならあの黒いのをやれるっつってんだよ。
Okay, we cannot kill the machine.
時は
Let
一
us
刻
not
を
try.
争うのだ。我らを信じて外へと送り出してほしいのである。
落ち着きだよ二人とも。今はとにかく冷静にね。
仲間がやられるかもしれねえんだぞ。冷静でいられるかよ。
Hummer and Roddy crowd out an workaholic in front of the door. Their menacing posture makes them look ready to pounce. What's all the commotion about? The words Roddy blurs stick out to me in particular.
仲間がやられるかもしれないってどういうこと？
They mean drunk. Yeah, they found so much alcoholic beverages that we can't resist drinking it. I'm gonna get so wasted if we do not leave immediately.
無能の兄さん、ちょうどいいところに来た。この頭でっかちに何とか言ってやってくれよ。
Roddy approached me while holding one of the flowery vases on display all over the manor.
この花瓶に見覚えがあるだろう。妙な点に気づかねえかい？
The vase?
どの部屋にも飾られている花瓶でしょ？見た限りおかしなところはないけど、どうかしたの？
どうかしたってレベルじゃねえよ。
なんとこの花瓶には中に猛毒が仕込まれていたのだ。それも
What?
常温で揮発し部屋へと満ちていく毒がな。
じゃあこのまま止まり続けていたら。
Wait, we're on a time limit here? Oh, maybe that's what the future scene was about us all being dead.
ええ、全員死んでしまうところでした。僕の鑑識遊具ペロペロ君で調べていなければ危ういところでしたよ。
科学君、君が気づいてくれたの？
今朝の調査中に偶然ペロペロ君が反応してくれたんです。調べた結果、研究棟の職員殺害に使用された
This entire mansion is a huge death trap. I guess we're like not safe inside it at all.
まさか犯人が僕らを閉じ込めた目的は洋館を毒で満たして全員毒殺すること。
可能性は考えられるね。もちろん犯人だけは何らかの手段で助かる術を持っているんだろうけど。
どうしてわざわざそんな面倒な真似を。
They killed 22 people at the same time in the research facility. The Cobra could just as easily do the same with us if they really wanted to. Doesn't add up. Maybe they're just looking to make us panic rather than wipe us out.
社畜さんと今後の対策を練ろうと食堂で話していたのですが、この二人にも聞かれてしまって。
安心しろ。俺が必ずあの黒いのをぶっ壊してやる。
ぶっ壊すってみんなで一緒に戦っても時間稼ぎが精一杯だったのを忘れたの？無謀すぎる。
I mean, yeah, it took out Ideal, knocked out Armor.
あの時とは違うぜ。俺はこの2日間で体の調子を最高潮まで持っていった。今の俺なら黒いのにも負けやしねえ。
右に同じである。科学殿にメンテナンスもしてもらって我が鎧は万全。憎き漆黒のからくり兵器に怒りの鉄拳を食らわすことが可能だ。
Maybe we're in need of an RPG. Maybe that okay. Well, Karluk looks really stressed out.
何も進展がなくて苛立つのはわかる。でも今ここで早まれば台無しだよ。追い込まれた時こそ冷静な判断が重要となるんだ。
社畜さんの言う通りだよ。ホームズさんが自らを犠牲にしてまで守った命を再び危険にさらすつもり。
Roddy flinches, but expression turns spirited once again as she sinks to her knees, touching her head to the floor.
頼む、俺を信じてくれ。推理では役に立てないかもしれねえが、この拳でならみんなの役に立てるんだよ。
我々はこの武力を使ってみんなの役に立ちたいのだ。
Armor follows Rowdy's the lead, falling to his knees and bowing before beseeching us in a pietist tone.
ヤマト殿も我も自分の武力を信じながらも理想殿を救えなかった。仲間が殺されかねない状況でこれ以上黙って見ていることなどできないのである。
ヤマトさん、武装さん。
I get where the two are coming from. Their areas of expertise don't contribute much to our search for the hidden passage. They were already frustrated. Now there's the poisoned vases that could have killed their fellow detectives. No wonder they're so wound up. I've been totally useless too, so I know how they feel. Seeing as I'm the only one in their shoes, it's up to me to dissuade them. Hey, don't do that. That's stupid. No, no, no. No, you can't do that. Bad detective.
こんな時こそエンドシーイングの出番なんじゃないか。
Using an ability of future sight to win an argument is actually insanity. But you know what? It's cool enough, so I have no issue with it.
こんな状況でどうやって。
I just as Holmes appears beside me. She then begins to explain, her face gentle and mild.
夢の中で解説した通り、エンドシーイングは十分な視覚情報を得ることでこの先で起こる悲劇を予知できる。
Oh, I guess the reason I didn't get a vision in my dream was because I didn't have enough visual feedback.
確認したい悲劇があるなら必要な情報を視認さえすれば意識的に予知することが可能なんだよ。武装君とヤマト君が例の黒いメカに挑めば死ぬことは明白だろ。どんな結末をたどるのか確かめてみればいいじゃない。
Yo, what if I let them go? Will they live or will they die?
彼の死を予知しろって言うんですか。
I responded on instinct, taken back by how blithely she made her grim suggestion. Obviously, I'm hesitant to foresee the demise of my friends.
よくわかったろ。みんな二人がこのままでは返り討ちにあって死ぬことを察しているから説得ができずに困っている。たとえ未来が分かっていても運命を変えられなければ意味がない。そしてそれこそが何より難しい。このままでは本当に二人が殺されてしまうぞ。死を避けるためには未来で起こる脅威の恐ろしさを君が証明するほかないんだ。
So I think they're gonna be like, describing, oh yeah, so this guy's gonna like swing down on him, he's gonna like just pierce your stomach, just and then rip you all to shreds. Like, oh, what? It's like really in detail. Yeah, bro, I'm just Given my personal opinion here.
やるしかないのか。
Obviously, I would never want to picture my friends dying, but right now it's the only way to stop these two reckless detectives. The announcement grants me the power to see all. I focus my vision, scrutinizing the two people whose futures I need to glean.
無能殿
俺たちをまじまじと見つめやがって
be
ど
quiet.
うしたんだ
Hey,
よ。
hey, no. Let me do it. Hey, stop it.
いや、実はそうホームズさんに教わったシミュレートという技を使って
This is like
武
the
装さんと
biggest
ヤマ
piece
ト
of
さんが
BS.
戦って勝てるか
It's
どうか確かめ
crazy,
ようと思っ
bro.
て。
Yeah, I've only been around for a single day with Holmes before she died. How many things could she have possibly taught me?
チョコレートてめえいきなりお
Swim
菓子でも作る気か
Malaysian.
よ。
いやシミュレートね。つまりあんたらバカ2人が戦った場合の展開を頭の中で再現してみようってことっしょ。違う？
正解だよ渋谷さん。まだ全然使いこなせないけど少しは扱えるようになってきてね。
Okay, I guess I was right. Maybe it's gonna describe step by step exactly how the first. Oh yeah, this guy's he's gonna pull his minigun and just start shooting at you, and you will not be able to die until you get it absolutely destroyed. You know, I can't imagine Armor dying though. This dude seems invulnerable. Even if he gets beaten up, I think he's like run back in. Rowdy's cooked though. Rowdy is gone for.
昨日罠部屋で飛脚くんを助けられたでしょ。あれもこのシミュレートのおかげなんだ。
Okay, I feel like anybody who's smart enough could piece together this is like just not a simulation, but instead a future prediction.
ああマジのやつじゃん。無能先輩が先に動けてなかったら飛脚ちゃん串刺しだったもんね。
You also can't simulate something that you don't know. Like you wouldn't know there'd be spikes over there.
マジかよ。
But you know what? It does add legitimacy to this. So they'll believe me if I say, yeah, you all die. Ooh, it is very gruesome. Yeah, very easy death. Roddy reluctantly backs down after Downtown's antidote. Thank goodness. I made that way uphill on the fly, but thanks to her, it all worked out.
よしこの調子でヤマトさんたちの暴走を止めよう。
I refocus my vision on the two of them. In order to see what happens in the future, I need to observe them intently, discerning the causes that will lead them to the outcome. Can these two even battle that thing on equal ground? At first glance, they appear to be in perfect fighting shape, like they claimed. Things would surely go better than when we got ambushed the last time.
もしかしたら本当に2人ならあの黒いメカを倒せるんじゃ。
Oh. Just as I contemplate this, a switch flips inside my head of an audible click. Pew! Then the manner unfolds in my field of view. They got wrecked immediately! Oh my god! In a split second, my vision is soaked in blood. My head burns in pain to the point where I can no longer stand. I taught it before involuntarily sinking to my knees, and then the world reverts back to the entrance hall. Was that me? Did I die in my own vision? Why was I even out there?
無能殿どうしたのだ。
おいおい何か悪い結果でもシルエットしちまったのか。
Yeah, I don't know what way to say this, but guys, you guys get folded immediately. Like it's not even a contest. You go out there and they just like slam dunk you.
考えられる限り最悪の結果が見えたよ。
I press my head to my forehead, which feels as hot as a take your toll, and stand up, ready to tell them the facts of the matter.
武装さんと
Matter.
ヤマトさんはやはり外へ出ていくべきじゃない。シミュレートした結果今挑んだところで必ず返り討ちに遭うことが分かったからね。
なんだとこら。
聞いて2人とも。
Roddy grabs me, but I push her back and continue speaking.
あの黒いメカは落石の衝撃でも傷つかなかったでしょ。油断戦じゃ絶対に勝てない。
Yo, can you give Armor a sword then? He just has his fist.
そんなこと分かってろ。だから武装の旦那には盾になってもらって俺がその間に弱点を探すんだよ。
Armor's also knocked down in one hit. That's not a good plan.
我の鎧は先の戦いで斬撃を受けても傷つかなかったのだ。時間を稼ぐことは十分できるのである。
武装さん、斬撃を受けた場所かばっているよね。
Armor recoils, completely caught off guard by my remark.
今まで気づけずにごめんなさい。武装さん、 今でも痛みが引いてないんじゃない？
Oh my god, why are we gonna go into a fight when we're
時間を
wounded?
稼ぐとなると、先の戦いとは比べ物にならない数の惨劇をその身に受けることになるよ。それでも
それは
Omar hangs his head in defeat. He knows exactly what would happen if he goes ahead of his plan. Besides, in my vision of the future, he was dead and drenched in blood, despite being covered up from head to toe. Okay, so I guess the blood covering thing was just an effect, but yeah, he got cooked. Dang. So even a guy in full plot armor like this, who is basically impenetrable, could still get killed.
話が違うじゃねえかよ、武装の旦那。いくら惨劇を食らっても平気じゃなかったのかよ。
衝撃は鎧の中まで伝わる。たとえ鎧が壊れなくたって、それをまとう人まで平気だとは限らない。あなたは初めから死ぬ覚悟で外に出ようとしていた。違うかな、武装さん。
After a long silence, Omar speaks up in a halting voice.
その通りだ。我はこの命を賭して突破口を開く所存であった。
なんだよそりゃ。そんなの俺が納得できるわけねえだろ。
ああ、ヤマト殿が納得するわけがない。だから言わなかったのだ。
仲間を犠牲にする作戦なんて立てるんじゃねえよ、この大バカ野郎。
それはあなたが言えた言葉じゃないでしょ。
That's Gourmet, right? I am getting used to the voices. I turn to see Gourmet looking unusually upset. Downtown Sensei's there, sticking her tongue out with a cheeky grin. She must have gone and called Gourmet over. That girl really is a clever one.
ヤマトちゃんだって命がけで戦おうとしていたというじゃない。武装ちゃんを責められる立場じゃないわ。
いやそりゃあんた、俺のはあれだ、かつ目算があったというか、なんというか。
でもそれ以上に死ぬ可能性もあったのでしょ。仲間を危険にさらすような作戦を私たちが認められるわけないじゃない。
怒られてやんのやーい。
うるせえな、余計なおせっかい焼きやがって。
それはこっちのセリフだっつーの。役立たずだからって命がけで特攻って何？それでうちらが喜ぶと思ってんの？
Oh, dang. Town Song was riding. Flicks her on the nose.
いい？うちらは探偵同盟。うちら全員揃って一つのチームなの。全員で生き残る方法を最後まで考えなきゃダメに決まってるでしょうが。
I think the wait for help to arrive plan definitely works the most here. I mean, actually, maybe it doesn't. Because I feel like help to arrive, they go on the island like, oh, well, maybe we should go see what's going on. There's a black robot just kills everybody. It's like, oh,
つ
shoot.
うか役立たずだって言うならうちも同じだわ。一人じゃ何もできないコミュニケーション推理の使い手をなめんなよ、こんちくしょう。それとそこのバカ野郎、
Tin can.
である？
怪我したならちゃんと怪我したって言えよ。ちょっとした怪我でも毒とかばい菌とかで死ぬこともあるんだからね。
心配をかけてすまない。
はあ、心配とかするわけないじゃん。色物枠が
Comic
調子乗らないで
relief
ね。
character.
肝心な時に足を引っ張られるから
That's a
やめ
little
ろ
bit
って
rude.
言ってんの。あんたみんなを守りたいんでしょ。自分のことも大切
I
に
mean,
できな
she's
い
just
や
doing the
つ
same
が
thing she did
周りを
earlier.
守れるとか思ってるわけ？
We gotta keep the morale up here a little bit. Don't do any suicidal acts, please. Like, actually care about yourself. Because if you just throw your life away, that kind of leaves an opening.
ヤマトちゃんもバカ鎧もバカなことは考えずに頭のいい探偵たちの指示に従うこと。それが役立たずなうちらの役割なんだからね。わかった？
はい。
Rowdy and Armor reply in unison, brought to shame by Downtown's tirade.
怒らせたら一番怖いのは渋谷さんかもしれないね。
ですね。
Workaholic and I exchange sheepish
そ
grins.
れにしても先ほどのシミュレートはすごかったですね。どうしてそんな特技があるのに披露してくれなかったんですか？
I think the quartering Duke put the poison in the vases not to try to kill people, but to try to make people on edge. Because I guess the goal was to kill Armor and Rowdy. So that's what the target of that attack was. I wasn't trying to kill everyone in the mansion. I was trying to kill specifically Armor and Rowdy. Anyway, I didn't tell you because I gatekeep. I'm a gatekeeping detective. You can call me the gatekeeper detective. I'm not going to tell you anything. Ever.
私もあれには感心したよ。武装君が負傷を隠していたことも見事に見抜いてみせたけど、その鋭い観察眼もリーダーからも期待されていたのかい？武装君が負傷を隠していたことも見事に見抜いてみせたけど、その鋭い観察眼もリーダーからも期待されていたのかい？
いや、そんな大したことじゃ。
Really wasn't a big deal. I mean, the fact that I was able to gain the information that you had a hidden injury, I mean, that was pretty impressive. Even if future sight. My reply comes out awkwardly, but I still break out into a grin despite myself. I'd never been praised like this before, but what makes me even more happy is that this is the first time I willingly used my announcement. My, not announcement, denouement. How do I pronounce that stupid word? It's like E-N-O-U-E. Denouement. I'm just gonna call it denouement. I think I've gotten the hang of it, activating it on command now. It's like Homestead in my dream. My vision is the key. I can see the future by focusing on the necessary info all around me. And I noticed something else too.
ちょっと着替えたいので自室に戻りますね。
Yeah, so workaholic is definitely core. We gotta kill him immediately. The moment I say this, I begin walking towards my sleeping quarters. It sounds like you're running, like speed walking. I pass through the hall, and as soon as I enter the door, thrust my face into a trash can. Just then, the contents of my stomach come spilling out. Oh my god, why the trash can? Why not the bathroom, bro? This is awful. My entire body is trembling. Just opening my eyes is enough to make me crazy. It's a disgusting feeling, like someone's grabbing my brain and swirling it around. What is happening to me?
エンドシーイングは尋常じゃないほど脳に負荷がかかるぞ。自発的に行うものならしばらくまともに立てなくなるから気をつけた方がいい。
Why would you forget to mention the most important detail? This is the price to pay for the denouement, I guess.
言うのが遅すぎますよ。
Oh, I'm getting knocked out. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't take the pain in my skull as I collapse straight in the bed. Well, that's the average experience of life. You did go to sleep in the middle of the night, so I guess you were tired on top of it. My eyes step open to the sound of knocking, nearly groaning from the lingering pain in my head. I stand up and walk to the door. Is it gonna be my goat, Mystic? What's up, dude? But opening the door, I see Armor standing before me.
無能殿、具合は大丈夫であるか？
Yo, I'm just tired, bro. I stayed up all night talking in the campfire, just telling ghost stories, eating s'mores, you know, the usual.
ああ、ごめんね、心配かけて。昨日魔界さんと一緒に夜遅くまで話して寝不足なだけだから気にしないでよ。
そうか、なら安心したのである。今朝の一件ではまた助けられたな。迷惑ばかりかけて誠に申し訳ない。
Me seems. Why would you even say that? Armor bows his head. Even through his helmet, I can tell how sincerely sorry he feels. Though he often acts without thinking, it's always for the sake of others. I can't find any of myself to fault him for that.
気にしないでよ。武装さんが僕らのことを思って行動してくれたこと、みんなにも伝わっているから。
我はそんな大層な男ではないのだ。いや、こちらの話である。リビングで監視カメラの映像を見ながら食事でもどうだ？
Is he just like suicidal or something? Is he like, does he want to die? Is that why he was gonna do like a suicide pact thing?
監視カメラをまたどうして？
He just wants to die for a great purpose or something.
いや、本音を言うと、我は電子からくりの類に疎く、操作ができないから教えてほしいのだ。
なんだ、それくらいなら朝飯前だよ。まあ、もうお昼だけど。
Dang, breakfast at noon. I mean, you can still have breakfast at time. It's completely fine.
でもその前に2階でシャワーだけ浴びてきていいかな。寝汗がひどくて気持ち悪くて。
了解である。では我はその間に食堂からリビングへ食事を運んでおこう。今朝魔界殿が作ってくれたブリティッシュサンドが残っているから、 それを昼食にするのだ。
Like his talk, the way he talks is so noble, so grand. The premium of the English language is what Armor is speaking. I'm just enamored by it every time I hear it.
昨日も作ってくれたやつだね。本当に美味しかったし楽しみだよ。
I step out with a change of clothes, leaving Armor at the entrance hall as I head to the second floor. I enter the shower, still half asleep, but the warm water wakes me up. As I wash myself, the pain in my head dissipates in the heat. Since I reacted this strongly using my denouement just once, I'm going to want to be extra careful about when and where I pull it out. I can't just go around predicting things left and right until I'm out of commission for half the day. I have to save it for when it's needed. And I guess like reacts automatically if you're in very imminent danger. Because I guess your brain does... Oh. What's up, downtown? Freshly changed, exit the bathroom while we run face first into downtown. I must have started her quite a bit the way she jerks back away from me. It makes me feel a little bad,
ご
actually.
めん渋谷さん、大丈夫？
あ、こっちこそごめん。ちょっとぼーっとしててさ、監視カメラにずっと寝込んでる姿が映ってたから心配だったけど、元気になったんだね。安心して。
ありがとう。今からリビン
Oh
グで
yeah, I guess they
お父さん
saw
とご飯を
me
食べるん
throwing
だ
up
けど
on
一緒
camera.
にどうかな？
ああ、お誘いはありがたいんだけど、後で行くよ。
Why, do you have some quartering Duke things to do? Is that why you can't eat with us? Because you have some nefarious deeds that need to be done?
何か用事でもあるの？
このニブチン、あんたの後ろの扉に何があるか考えてみて。
After a moment, I realize this room doesn't have just a shower, but a toilet too. So if I'm in her way, that means, oh, why was that like so cut off? There's a third line, you know.
ごめん、先にリビングへ行って待ってるよ。
バカ。
I bow an apology over and over before leaving downtown to presumably take care of business. Now that I think about it, there was really only one reason I bumped into her here. She was right to call me a dipstick. I decided to apologize again once downtown joins us in the living room.
武装さん？
I chanced upon Armor at the entrance hall, but I thought he was bringing our lunch to the living room. Did something happen?
ここで待っててくれたの？リビングにいてくれてよかったのに。
無能殿、実は大変なことが起きたのである。
What hath occurred?
大変なこと？それは一体。
Ah, great. Well, someone's dead,
と
right?
にかく我と一緒に食堂へ来てくれ。きっと探偵同盟史上最悪の展開なのだ。
Okay, well, this is an exaggeration. What? Are my sandwiches not good? If you missed my sandwich, oh my god. We gotta kill some people, man. We gotta find whoever did this. We gotta choke them to death. We gotta make them pay. This is actually unforgivable. Holy crap! Look at that. Who leaves the bottle on the cap? If you're gonna uncork something, who leaves the bottle on the cap? If you're gonna unscrew it, you might as well screw it back in. You didn't take anything out of it. You just opened it and left it there. Who does that? Who actually does that? Why is that bottle? What even is that? What is that purple liquid in there? Did you drink that? Why? These tomatoes don't even eat. They got squashed. You just squashed them.
そう、ブリティッシュサンドが奪われたのである。
Hark, we will find the Nefarian who did this and witch hunt him. We will go back to the Salem witch trials and kill this person.
いや、ブリティッシュサンドだけじゃないでしょ。
This must be a plot by the quartering Duke. The fridge has been completely ransacked, leaving all the food in total disarray. At first glance, it seems like nothing edible is left. Did the culprit only just not decide to starve us? Trying to unravel their thought process here has me baffled.
無能殿、我はどうすればよいのだ。他の探偵に連絡すべきかもわからず、お主を待ってしまったのである。
Just Alarum? Don't you mean alarm? Okay.
どうして僕が
My voice jumps against my wishes. I rank far lower than armor and have no experience as a detective, plus zero confidence as a leader.
信頼してもらえるのは嬉しいけど指示なんて出せないよ
Oh, sorry. Yeah, but I did though. I did that back then when we were investigating Senior's death. Anyway, we need to investigate. We need a full force investigation, okay? Whoever did this, they need to pay.
今朝は見事な洞察力で我を止めてくれたではないか。無能殿ならばきっと我を正しく導いてくれると信じているのである。
Well, I thank you for your trust in me, good sir. Only gives me a pleading look. There's no way I can say no to that. What do I
信
do?
頼には応えてあげるのが探偵というものだよ。
Homeless materializes next to armor, looking very much like she's enjoying herself. She may be right, but I can't know what I don't know. What answer could I give to reassure him?
別に分からなくてもいいんだよ。分からないなら素直に分からないと言えばいいんだ。
Armor, so yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, bro.
君たち以外にも探偵は大勢いる。自分なりに考えてみて、できることからこなしていこう。
Alright, so armor, we're gonna investigate the heck out of this fridge. Alright, dude, so we're going to just eagerly delve into this with full passion. Right, I may not be deserving of this trust, but there are plenty of others here who are. Holmes' general voice soothes my flustered mind. After I give it some thought, there's really no question about what to check first.
武装さんまずは監視カメラの映像を見てみようよもしかしたら犯人の姿が映っているかもしれないからね
なるほど。さすがは無能殿。なんという冷静で的確な判断力だ。
Yes.
では早速リビングで一緒に監視カメラを確認してみるのである。
ちょっと
Armor takes me by the hand, dragging me from the dining room to the living room. However, despite what I just said, I'm fairly certain that the culprit hasn't been caught on film. My reasoning is simple. That would be really stupid.
監視カメラがついていなかったのである。
Yeah, because why would the culprit do culprit things if there was a camera that could easily catch them? That makes sense.
食堂は広くて目立つし
Darn it! The culprit is so cunning. They realized that there wasn't a camera in the kitchen, in the dining room. Oh no. We didn't have enough cameras to go around, so we had to privatize our private rooms and other locations where murder was likely to occur. We also made a mistake in not considering that the culprit might go off to the fridge, but why now of all times? I still can't figure it out. What are they trying to achieve? They're trying to achieve us taking action. Us trying to fall into some sort of trap.
無能殿、これからどうする？二人で冷蔵庫荒らしの痕跡を探ってみるか？
Forsooth, Sir Armor, we shall haste towards the refrigerator and investigate with all of our might.
いやそれもいいけどまずはみんなにこの情報を共有したらどうかな
Don't worry, as soon as Gourmet hears about this, he'll be on the case immediately.
犯人の動きをみんなで警戒しないといけないし僕たちじゃ気づけないことも何か気づいてもらえるかもしれないしね
As I make my response, I recall what Holmes told me. We don't need to rush and go at it alone. We should remain calm and start with what we can do.
僕は監視カメラの映像で館の中を確認してみるから武装さんはみんなへの報告を頼めるかな
了解である
Forthwith. Yeah, let's do it. Armor follows my directions, taking out his D-pad.
そうそうそれでいいんだよ
Holmes smiles next to him. She's clearly having a good time. I'd like nothing more than to snap back at her, but I can't as long as Armor is there. Instead, I let out a heavy sigh and touched the tablet to check the camera footage.
まずは今の洋館の状況を見ておくべきだよね
If we can determine the exact time the refrigerator was, messed up, then we can probably see basically people's alibis for this. If they were sleeping at the time, or in the room at the time, or doing anything else at the time, we'd be like, okay, well, these guys are out. Check. Maybe we'll notice something suspicious. I used a tablet to check each camera. Yesterday we worked in 2 groups. Today, however, the detectives are all scattered among various rooms. Each seems to be conducting an investigation using their own preferred method.
今日はみんなバラバラに行動しているんだね
ああ、実は今朝の騒動が終わった後 その場の流れでそれぞれ別行動を取る空気になってしまったな。
That sounds about right. It'd be awkward to work together after how intense things got. Armor and Downtown are usually the ones to rally the group, but they were right in the thick of it. Of that fight. The thick of it. It's no wonder everyone split up.
なんだか今日は迷惑をかけっぱなしで本当に申し訳ないのである。
And take heed, Armor. We must verily get these people to investigate together.
気にしすぎだって。ほら、そうは
That's not how you
い
use
つ
the
も
word verily, is
中井
it?
さんと家族さんは一緒に行動しているみたいだよ。
Oh, Mystic and Posh. Oh, they are? Mystic is touching the floor in contemplation. Meanwhile, Posh takes some sort of measuring instrument to a flower vase.
他の探偵たちは何をしているのである？
They fare us pretty good.
書斎の方を片っ端から取り出して確認しているみたいだね。美食さんとヤマトさんは
There's a
2
rec
階
room?
のリビングの横の娯楽室の調査をしているよ。
The rec room has darts, billiards, all sorts of things to relax with. They're checking to see if any are rigged with traps or devices.
ヤフ君は一人で2階の客室を調べてるみたいだね。機動探偵と科学君の姿は見当たらないや。廊下にいるのかな。
What about downtown? Well, I know
無能
downtown
先
is
輩
that.
と
Oh,
バ
there
カ
she is.
お疲れっす。
Okay.
どったの？なんだか浮かない顔じゃん。
Dang, as soon as I mentioned her, she just shows
渋谷さ
up.
ん、
Just when I realize downtown is walking over, she wraps her arms around me in a hug and pinches my cheek.
さっきはびっくりして言いそびれたけどさ、今朝の先輩は結構かっこよかったじゃん。見直したよ。
Thank you.
渋谷さん、顔が近い。
My heart thumps at how close her face is to mine. A whiff of soap tickles down my nose, causing me to blush. She really is such a touchy-feely person.
いいからいいから。バカを止めてくれた報酬だと思って享受したまよ。なんだかんだ先輩はいつも空気を良くしてくれてるしね。
渋谷殿の言う通りである。無能殿はもう十分すぎるほど我々に貢献してくれていると思うぞ。
Such is the life of an amazing detective such as myself.
ほら、迷惑をかけた張本人がこう言ってるじゃん。
そうかな。それなら嬉しいんだけど。
I gotta find these music names. The OSC slaps. These are the first two people I met on Morgue, so it really does make me happy to have them say this. Our initial encounter, the way they suspected me, it all feels so long ago at this point. Literally 3 days ago.
なんだかんだうちらこの島にいる間ずっと一緒に行動してる気がするよね。
そうだな。奇妙な出会い方をしたというのに、縁とは不思議なものである。
こんな大変な状況で仲良くなれるなんて不思議だよね。
So much happened since I arrived here. I just hope we've seen the last of it. The only thing I wish is for all 12 of us to get off this island safely. Except for the culprit. We gotta get the culprit. 11 of us. As for answering my wish, my deep head chirps.
中井さんからの連絡だ。
伝えたいことがあるからリビングで待っていてほしいだって。そういえばさっき罠の部屋を一緒に調べてた時、隠し通路の場所が分かったかもしれないって言ってたよ。みんなの前で発表するつもりなんじゃね？
それは朗報だ。
That was lining up in me
若い
though,
殿が
so
来るのをみ
it would
ん
be
なで
funny
待つのである。
if we found something like that. Oh, we stopped shuffling about and checked the cameras while we were waiting for Mystic. Suddenly the feed in the trap room flashes. Posh rushes out the door. Maybe Mr. Toro directly to join the rest of us in the living room. Mystic himself, the person of interest here, doesn't leave. Did something happen?
魔界殿の様子、何か妙ではないか？
Suspicious,
確
isn't
か
it?
に。さっきから全然動く様子がないね。どうかしたのかな？
Is someone's life in danger
僕
here?
ちょっと上に行ってみるよ。何かあったのかもしれないし。
いや、リビングに来いって言われてるんだし、待ってよよ。どうせ監視カメラで見てるんだし、何かヤバいことが起きたら助けに行けるっしょ。
Sure thing.
そうだね。
Downtown's right. Plus, I have my denouncement ability, so we don't really need to rush here. Okay, the door open and turn around. Renegade Detective Enter is pushing Techie's wheelchair in front of him.
皆さんも魔界さんの連絡でここに？
I mean, are we all here?
僕らは初めから監視カメラの映像を見てたんだよ。ほら、例の冷蔵庫を襲った犯人を探すために。
ついに犯人が動き出したんだね。俺たちがこの洋館から脱出するまでおとなしくしておいてもらえるとよかったんだけどな。
Why do you always give so much energy? Like what? You were way too happy in every waking moment, apparently.
魔界さんの発見に期待しましょう。彼はずっと罠部屋の調査を続けていましたから、隠し通路を発見していても不思議じゃないですよ。
そうだよね。
無能先輩、監視カメラの映像を見て。
Oh yeah, what's up, bro? I followed downtown's lead and hurried to study camera feed. What is he up to? This detective sinks to his knees before sliding out of view. It almost looks like he lost consciousness after being attacked.
何？誰かが魔界さんに危害を加えた？
それがわかんないんだよ。うちらずっと見てたんだけど、別に変なものは映らなかったし。
Okay, so can Posh get here
渋谷
already?
殿の言う通りなのだ。何故か魔界殿は突然苦しみ始めたのである。
そんなバカなこと。
Posh, where are you, man? Just said something even more difficult to believe before he's on screen. What? The door in the western side shuts all on its own. But we blocked that door. Couldn't have closed enough the door. The camera feed, however, tells us nothing. My head starts to spin. I don't understand what's going on. Just whatever's being made to watch. Even without the powers of the element, I can tell what's going to happen next.
まずい。トラップが起動する。魔界さんを助けに行かなきゃ。
No sooner do the words leave my mouth than everyone else leaps into action.
僕は足が遅いから、ここで監視カメラの映像を見ておきます。何かあったらデバイスで連絡しますので。
What is going on?
了解。気をつけてね、科学君。
As I head to exit the room, I run into Workaholic and Bookworm.
どうしたんだい？また揉め事でもあったの？
魔界さんの身が危ないんです。今から助けに行ってきます。
お父さんが。
Bookworm goes pale. I shouldn't have said that in front of her, but we have to get to the trap room before it's too late.
事情は後で聞こう。私はここで文学さんのそばにいるからよろしく頼んだよ。
はい。
We leave Workaholic and others behind and spring across the living room towards the trap room on the second floor.
やっぱり外側からでも開かないか。
Okay, this is your cue, Armor. Bust it open. By the door to the trap room, but it refuses to budge. The doorknob turns uselessly in my hand.
もう壊しちゃおうよ。もたもたしてる暇ないって。
今度こそ。
我々の出番なのである。
Rowdy sprints up and lands a kick with all of her strength as Armor tackles the door. The door doesn't yield at first, but the two repeat their assault again and again. Oh, there we go.
魔界殿、今助けるので。
すごいじゃん。これで魔界ちゃんを。
Hey, what if this is a trap, by the way? Downtown lets out a small yelp as she barrels into the trap room. Can't be. I could have bad feelings that peer inside. There's no way Mystic is dead. He's calm, accurate judgment. Saved us all yesterday in this very same room. Even if someone got the jump on him, I don't believe he could die so easily. I'm sure he'll greet us with his usual cool, collected smile. The stench of blood washes away the last faint traces of hope. Spikes thrusting through the floor have turned the room into a labyrinth. Gradually they retreat down like an ebbing tide. As the screech of metal retracting into the floor subsides, something heavy falls upon the ground. I look towards the sound and go silent. Oh man, but why though? This is my goats, dude. Oh, a piece of art from even in death. Look at that. That's art. My God. Mystic lies in a lake of red, his face pallid like a wax model with no signs of life. His one composed eye stares wide from beneath his bangs. I'm gonna. Alright, Macaulay, we're killing you. We're sacrificing you, man. I don't care. We gotta. Oh my God, this sucks. Colin Spikes just moments ago, his corpse is soaked in a shower of blood. Puncture wounds mark his feet to his outstretched arms. Ah, man, bro, why him? Literally, quite literally, anybody else could die and I would have been fine with it. Like, actually, literally anybody else besides this man. Like, come on now. Like, come on now. Are you actually kidding me? I let the words slip out, unsure of what to do. I let the words slip out, unsure of what to expect. Of course, there's no reply. Beyond makes extend his hands to the table. The sole place of refuge in the spike-laden hell. He tried desperately to get to safety, but never made it. No one could have survived the direct hit from those spikes. The outcome is obvious. Wow.
意味わかんないんだけど
This is really hitting me a little bit.
完全に密室だったよね扉を閉めた犯人は中井ちゃんを襲ったやつはどこに消えたわけ
Also, what was it that he wanted to tell us? And also, how did he just get himself unconscious? What possibly happened? Posh is in here, so she might know something.
お前らは監視カメラをずっと見てたんだろ犯人っぽいやつの姿は見えなかったのかよ
いなかったのである。魔界殿は急に苦しみ始めたし、扉は勝手に閉じていったのだ。
じゃあ何か姿の見えねえ透明人間の仕業だって言うのかよなんだってんだよちくしょ
Roddy's grief echoes off the walls of the room. I mean, is it far-fetched at this point? Mystic would have loved a phrase like that. The irony is too much to bear. The case raises one too many questions. Maybe it was like a really big comical gust of wind that blew. We were watching security cameras, and yet the culprit managed to kill Mystic without getting caught on film in any way. Could Roddy be right? Was the killer really invisible? How could he possibly approach this seemingly supernatural case? And also, my denouement it didn't activate. You wanna know why? Hey, cause Armor and Rowdy, they were being really stupid. They forced me to use it. I could have foreseen this outcome if they weren't idiots. Sorry. No, not sorry. Their deaths would not have impacted as much as Mystic's deaths. They both could have died. It'd be fine. They'd pawns. Mystic is the freaking knight, bro. I feel like Armor would be a knight. Who cares? He's a pawn. Screw it. Alright, we'll call Mystic a bishop then. We'll let Armor be the knight. But Rowdy, you're a pawn, so we don't care about you. Why did my denouement show me this tragic outcome that awaited us? I struggle not to rebuke myself. I was supposed to be able to see the future, but I couldn't even stop my friend from dying. What is this ability even good for, man?
エンドシーングの責任転嫁などしても意味がないぞ。
I mean, yeah, I did save a lot of lives up to this point, but should I have even saved those 2 lives if this guy was going to go ahead and die? Holmes materializes at my side, scolding me for resenting my new power.
エンドシーングが発動しなかったのなら、それはこの結末を見抜くための情報を得られていなかったという。
Man, so the corporate's kind of goaded with it.
一度訪れた悲劇は変えられない。何を見落としていたのか、それを推理していくしかないんだ。
I mean, it's probably why Ideal couldn't, you know, see about Senior's death. Or maybe Ideal did see it. She did say she didn't want to believe it, but I mean, she probably already knew at that point.
そんなの分かってます。複雑回帰な事件どう推理しろって言うんですか。
The same way you investigated Senior's death.
魔界探偵の言葉を思い出せ。
His words flashed through my mind. Only by conquering one's fear of death can the truth be ascertained.
落ち着け。オカルトとの
Yo, Bookworm is not going to be happy about
ば
this.
かりじゃないか。
That's right. Even cases seem surreal and impenetrable at first can be untangled if you approach them with a calm mind. So if we can see the future, can't we also be able to see the past? I mean, I'm just saying, the future is very ever-changing, so being able to see that it's complex in itself. What about the past? Getting enough information we get to see the past? That'd be fun. Step 1, not rule out any possibility. With our expertise, we should be able to find the truths that currently lay unseen.
その通りだよ。未来予知なんて超自然的な能力。エンドシーイングにもルールを見出せただろ。どんなに不可解な物事にも必ずルールは隠れている。その隠されたルールを解き明かすことこそが探偵の使命だ。この混乱した状況を鎮められるのは魔界探偵からオカルトとの向き合い方を教わった君しかいない。そのなけなしの勇気を振り絞り、君がみんなを導け、ワト君。
Okay, so basically, we're not going to rule out the possibility that there actually is an invisible man. just found a way to be invisible and kind of... That doesn't explain... I mean, they might have, like, knocked him unconscious, I guess, by striking him. Because he found out something that, would have been very disadvantageous for us to know. But what about Posh? I need to know about Posh, what that whole thing was about.
ありがとうございます、ホームズさん。
I clenched my fists, psyching myself up. The old me wouldn't have been able to utter a single word in this situation. You know, maybe... It'd be funny if Mystic was a ghost, but we couldn't talk to him. He's like, oh, man. And even if I had, my shaky voice would have undermined what I was trying to say. But I'm not shaking now. My fear is outweighed by my rage towards whomever did this.
みんな落ち着こう。仮に犯人が透明人間だったとしても、 その行動や犯行には必ずルールがあるはず。そのルールさえ解き明かすことができれば透明人間だって捕まえられるよ。
無能先輩
I will find Mystic's killer and I will feed them to the dogs, bro. I will avenge his death personally. Everyone turns to look at me, but I make my way to Mystic's body without faltering. I know how righteous a man he was. It's almost as if the crime is mocking his belief in the occult, not to mention our attempts to monitor things. I'd never felt anything close to the ear that's boiling up the pit of my stomach over this despicable act. Was the fridge thing just simply to get our attention while they killed Mystic? Like a small diversion, like not even trying to starve, it's just like a very small diversion. Mystic taught me how to engage with the occult, so it's on me to solve this case. I have to. Standing before his corpse, I voiced my promise.
見ていてください、魔界さん。透明人間は必ず僕が捕まえてみせます。
My goat looks good even in death. He's elegant with it. What? Whoa. Chapter 2, the case of the Phantom Killer. Ooh. After announcing Mystic's death to the others via D-pad, we began an investigation in earnest.
死因は失血死ね。罠から逃げ切れずに全身を針で
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna start something else there. I'm gonna end this part right here. Pretty good spot. Next time, I think I'm gonna be going to another investigation. The same gimmick, but just about ideal. I mean, I guess she is a ghost, so she can help me out a little bit. I'm curious as to how I can take control of the situation, but you know what? That's to see later. Mystic, man, bro. I called him my goat, and he gets killed like that. But you know, it's low-key, it's aura, so I hope I can find out the details of how he died and find out who killed him. Probably not who killed him, but every case should lead us closer to the culprit. So I'll see you in the next one. If you like this video, like and subscribe for more process of elimination. I'll see you in the next video. Adios.